Greetings and salutations, welcome to episode 45 of the Brøndby Save. No, that's wrong, it's Bolton. And we have done transfer business. We've also played one game, which was the Europa Cup third qualifying round, first leg, against Shakhtar Soligorsk. We did beat them 1-0 away. We had a ridiculous amount of shots on target. I won't show you because you'll see some new players. We're about to play the second leg today. We should demolish them. We should have scored 4 or 5 that first game. Right, so let's have a look at transfers. You ready to take it all in? Take it all in. And the dogs are ready. The dogs are ready. There we go. There's a slight disparity between the ins and outs total fees. I'll take you through the outs first. So Paddy Thornhill, just a young left midfielder, went to Bournemouth, $500,000. He was never going to quite make it. He's a decent young player, but he was never going to make it. And as soon as that offer came in, I was like, yep. Anus, youngster, went off. Czech Tiote, his contract ran out. Sergi Sampo managed to get £10 million for him. I said in the last episode I was going to sell him, and we made a chunky, tidy profit. Very happy with that. Aaron Cresswell, who was also on the sort of chopping block I looked at selling. He had a good first half of the season, and then second half of the season was pretty dreadful. So we pretty much got our money back for him. I thought 29 now, he's just he's going to sort of decrease in skill level. So I thought probably best time to sell him while I can get some money for him. One of the youngsters. So Adama Traore went to Atletico Madrid for 21 million. So we picked him up for 7.5, and he was a decent player. We've just got lots of other options that I thought were very good players. I'm also bringing another player in shortly that you'll see soon. But the bid came in and he was unhappy. He kind of wanted to leave, so I thought, okay, I'll let you go. Our backup goalkeeper from a couple of years ago, he just went for 200 grand. Just get him off the bid. Like it's a steal for Villa. He's a decent player. Other than that, La France went to St Johnstone. I tried to loan all these players to Crewe. Now they've been promoted, but none of them wanted to go. Mohamed Al Sayed. This guy's got a crap ton of potential. 21 caps for Egypt at the age of 19. Possible 5-star potential. So he's going to go for a full season at Olympiacos as a first-team player. You know, they've got European football. It's a great place for him to go to get some game time. Very happy with that. Emerson Hyndman. Now, this is an interesting one. I was umming and ahhing whether to keep him or not, and then some bids were coming in, and then he got all pissed off and upset, and I thought, you know, you're good, but you're not great, so I'll let you go. Managed to get 8.5 million for him, not quite as much as I'd hoped. And then Asensio. Now, Asensio I didn't want to get rid of at all, but this is his minimum fee release clause. So he's got £44.5 million release clause, which was he asked for in his contract. You know, it was when he's locked it in and he says, look, that's non-negotiable. So that was just one of those things we had to do. And he was valued at about 22, I think, million. And a few teams were putting in bids for him, like 25, 26. I'm like, no, just reject it out of hand. Don't negotiate, just reject it. And it was creeping up. And I'm like, please don't. And I tried to offer him a new contract, but he wanted the same release clause, so it didn't help. And then it's creeping up. It's got to 40 million. I was like, no, please don't. And then finally, Real Madrid just went, 44.5 million. Thank you very much. Superb player. I would have loved to have kept him, but, you know, shit happens. Although it's annoying, those sort of non-negotiable sell-on fees that some players do, I think it's quite a nice part of the game because it, you know, adds an extra dimension to it. So we made a tidy profit, you would say, 7.75 million. He had a great season last season, but sadly, as I said, Real Madrid bound. And then a couple of more loanies. So, first person we brought in, Jamie Vardy. He's having a party. I just wanted to buy him. I didn't really need him. I got Lugo and Henrique, but Jamie Vardy for a season or two, that'd be great fun. So, picked him up for £8 million. Very happy with that. Leicester got relegated, I think, but he scored a shed load. Look at the stats in the last few seasons in game. He scores a lot of goals, so, you know, I'm very happy with that. He's on decent money, 90 grand a week, very good money. He's a slight pay cut from his previous club, but so next up we got a 20-year-old American called Nestor Guerrero, who's just a very good young left back. Good going forward as well. He's actually natural wing back, but we're sort of working on him to train him as a full back. But he gives us that option where he's good defensively, but he's also actually very good going forward. He's got really good mentals. Picked him up for the bargain price of 5.75 million. Very, very happy with that. Valued at 14 million already. So that was probably my best purchase of the season. Then we have Martin Odegaard. We've been trialling him a while. He was transfer listed last season, but for something like 27 million or something ridiculous, and I just didn't want to spend that much money. Obviously, he's very good, but I didn't really have the money or need him desperately at the time. But this season, transfer listed for 7.5, and I was like, yep, gobble, gobble, nom, 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 nom. Thank you very much. Very happy with that pickup. He's going to play Asensio's role, probably in attacking midfield. A perfect replacement, 20 years old, 41 caps already, which is ridiculous. He's going to end on about 200 caps. Very happy with that. Next up, we've got a loan deal. This is Emmanuel Mamana. He's kind of an FM16 legend. He's one of the really good youngsters. And you'll see that he's not as good as probably you've seen him or when you've bought him. And the reason for that is he went to Liverpool and just hasn't played football. Just hasn't played football at all. So what I decided to do, they wanted a decent amount of money to try and transfer him. So I thought, well, I'll loan him in, and then I've got a future fee. We negotiated 20 million. So what I wanted to see if he starts improving when he actually gets some game time. So happy with that pickup. Really good central defender. We need to strengthen that area. And last but no means least, we've got Pascal Stenzel from Borussia Dortmund. Now, this is the filler guy. He's going to be our main competition for Patterson at right back. That's predominantly where I bought him for. But he can also fill in at central midfielder, which is really good because we're lacking a little bit now, especially with Asensio going as well, and a Traore and Heinemann going. That actually you needed somebody that could fill in those roles as well. But also, if we do decide to play with a defensive midfielder, he can slot in perfectly. So we picked him up 5.5. He's been getting games. It looks like he's got a lot of sub appearances. From those ratings, it seems to be a lot of sub appearances. Let's hope, because that's quite a crap rating. Scouts rate him only 3-star, but he's valued at 15 million. We picked him up for 5. Can't say fairer than that. Let's look at the future ins. So we are currently. Let's go through them, actually. So those are gone. We didn't go for that. Mario Götze, we tried for him, £5 million, but he wants stupid amount of money every week. Like, stupid. It was 180, 90,000. I can only offer 100, so that's not going to happen. Next up, we've got Adnan Januzaj, who I'm okay with. I like him. He's ridiculously versatile. I have got a bid in for him, but ironically, Real Madrid are trying to buy him. So we'll see. Because I was annoyed that I missed out on a 3.3. I'm probably going to cancel that because I don't actually want him. Pepelu, no. Bernard Mensah. So this is the one I'm looking at the moment for another central midfield, attacking midfield option, just to give a bit more depth to the team. Very good going forward. He shoots from distance, shoots with power. He's got 16 long shots, so he's going to score some goals. Valued at £12 million, and we're looking to pick him up for about 15. So that's pretty good deal. 13 million and so 1.4, 1.5 after some goals and stuff. I think he's a very good, well-rounded player. Basically a Traore replacement for somebody that actually wants to be here, which is nice. So hopefully we can just pick him up. He's been playing for Villarreal for the last couple of seasons. Played 27 games, 3 goals, 6 assists. Not the best rating, but hopefully we can improve upon that. And that's it. Obviously, we've got 90 million in the bank, by the way, and we've got 71 million spent. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I might try and. I've really struggled to get good centre backs. That was one of the big things. Like Mamana was sort of best of the bunch, really. I have, if you look at my shortlist, come look at my shortlist. I've got some really good a lot of young British players. I might splash out, some of these youngsters that are at like Arsenal, and they're valued at £500,000, and you go in and say, how much do you want for him? They say, 42 million. I might just gamble and buy somebody ridiculous, like just take a punt, like say Jay Shackelford here. looks a superb young player. It's going to be like look. I'll show you. £500,000, 41. Okay, we'll go 10. No, they're disappointed with that. So you're looking at 25, 30 million pounds for him. It's quite a gamble. Also, Alina, who escaped us last season, I did look at. I should have bought him. I fucking should have bought him. I should have fucking bought him. Why didn't I buy him? I had him. I could have had him. Very annoyed about that. But they want £200 million for him. So, no. And there's a few others there. I might plump for one of these. Or I might just sort of start saving. We've got... If you think of the bigger picture... let's have a look at the... See, we've got relatively small stadium for the Premiership. So 28,000... maybe we need to start looking at the bigger picture. We're in the Europa League this season. We're hopefully going to stay there. Let's make some money and think about expanding the stadium or even building a new stadium. Probably not, but I don't know how big this going to be. Let's actually ask. We're improving the facilities all the time. Let's say expand the stadium. A modern stadium zone. We sell out regularly some of the bigger games. Okay. We're not quite there yet, but I think a good season in Europa League, another good season in the Premiership, and we'll be sort of ready to upgrade. So I might buy a player, I might just save some of that money. We can also use it in January, so that's a good thing. Alright, and there we go. I think we're about all caught up. We're just going to play, obviously, the one game today because I've waffled on for 12 minutes. So we're playing Shakhtar in the second leg. We're pretty much going full strength. I was hoping to go and win the first leg like really comfortably and then can play youth players. But actually, with a 1-0 win, let's just make sure we bloody qualify. Otherwise, that would be embarrassing. He says, crossing his fingers and touching much wood. Right, here we go, boys. The teams are warming up. Please wait. Okay, we are massive favourites for this game. Oh, yeah, it just won't be long. Yes. Before we get into that, I'll show you the first leg because it's quite funny. So, a 1-0 win for us. 27 shots, 14 on target. Their goalkeeper must be a god amongst men. Let's have a look. No, he's grey. They've got a grey goalkeeper who... Great. That's amazing. He made 13 saves. Right, so they're playing an unusual formation, no real width. So Halovic and Azuri should be able to get some good space on those wings. Odegaard's playing his first game as attacking mid. I played him on the left first game, but because obviously Asensio left us. Also, sorry for waffling on further, but I just want to show you something. Why am I just doing that? Well, I can't just do that. Azui's wanted. I just want it. So Real Madrid, Man City, they've been going for him. He has a release clause of 34, by the way, people. 34 million. He is going to probably leave us. There's not much I can do about it. I gave him a new contract. Can we... See, look, 34. So what I'm going to do... This is the plan, you see. I'm not going to give him a new contract now because there's no point. He's got a 34. That's not changing. He's not going to budge on it, right? So what we're going to do is wait for him to... an offer for, say, Real Madrid to hit that minimum fee release clause and then offer him the new contract with a nice big chunky wage rise and just give him the world so that he accepts our offer to keep him at bay. It's only going to be a matter of time because his release clause will be the same, but, you know, you've got to try. I don't want to lose Azuri. He sold the most shirts with his name on last season, so that's nice. Right, let's go play some fucking football, man. Right. Odegaard's going to score a hat-trick this game, just letting you know. It's funny, obviously, you know, Odegaard's a FM16 legend. He looks like he's the real deal in real life and everything, but I've actually never owned him, so it's going to be good fun. Azui, oh, he's a legend. Sola, the youngster. Odegaard, blocked shot. Aya's going to get there, though. No, he's not. Yeah, so Azui, our star man last season, it could be... We're facing an uphill battle to keep him. I will promise you, though, okay, if Azui goes, I will pay whatever is necessary, up to £100 million, to get a good replacement for him. Fuck it. You know, that's the problem position we're in now, that we're building a very good young team. But we're only scraping in this is the first season in the Europa League. We're just scraping in. So we're not big enough that we can survive getting picked apart from good teams, because as soon as they get involved, the players are like, oh, I want to leave then. Why would I want to play for Bolton when I can play for Real Madrid? I'm hoping for a good season for Mamana. I think he's a very good player. He's just not got the football, so I'm hoping he might improve quite quickly because he's finally getting some football. Either that or he's just going to forget how to play. Azui, another block shot. Aya, Halilovic. I'm just going to call him Halovic because that's just easier to say. In fact, I'm just going to call him Hal. There we go. Sorted. Right, Petrushevsky takes a shot. I'm assuming that's a shot. Well done, sir. Good shot on top. Good shot for you. First stat. I'm a little bit worried of how inaccurate in front of goal we are, to be fair, these two games at the start of the season. Still getting back into it, though. Right. Jamie Vardy. Come on, son. Work your magic. Want to see some goals from you this season? No, just come on. I'm not even going to pronounce any of these players. I'll just murder them. Can we get a fucking goal, please, here, people? No, we're going attacking. I want a bloody goal. Odegaard with the corner. Floats one to the back post. Good header for Mamana. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Hal's name hasn't changed yet. It'll probably change afterwards. It's onside. Use Jamie Vardy! Get in there, son. There you go. He helped us qualify for the Europa League. He's probably paid for himself already. He's 32, so I'm thinking we're going to get one good season out of him, and then maybe next season he'll be rotation. I think, or back up to Lugo. Henrique is still at the club, by the way. I'm just loaning him out. He hasn't disappeared. We just don't have room for 3 top strikers, and I'd like to get him some good amount of game time. So we will be getting loaned out. Right, come on, boys. Korolchuk, Vasiljevic. Good ball over the top, but we're going to deal with that easy. Manolas, our centre-back, has been wanted. I had a massive row with Jose Mourinho, but that was fun. I did that on purpose because he's a bellend. Go on, Vardy. Go on. Takes it down well. Take good touch. Plays it out to Azui. Oh, he beats his man. Good ball in. Oh, it's a penalty. What was that, push? I can't see because it's fucking white font on yellow. Vardy to make it 2. Yeah, we kept having bids for Manolas, but they're all bids of 5 million, and he's like, go fuck yourself, I'm not selling him for 5 million. Yes, good finish, Vardy. He's going to be good this season. Because at the age of 32, obviously the physicals are the things that drop, but he's still got 18 pace and 17 acceleration or something. Nice one, Vardy. Apparently he's a bit ginger in this. Okay. Alright, over-celebrate, no need. Alright, looks like we're comfortable. We'll give some of the youngsters a game. Ali Sadine. And Sorensen for Manolas because he's on yellow card. Go! Right, long throw for Patterson. Sorensen's there. Can he flick it on? Odegaard. Not done much this game. Patterson keeps it in. Left peg. Cross. Odegaard again. Sorensen. Halovic. Sadine. Good ball. Back post. It's just too far, but we're going to keep it in. If you can play it to the eye, he's done him for fun. Oh, it's Vardy. Hat-trick. Second half hat-trick for Jamie Vardy. What? He's going to be a cheeky little signing. Cheeky. £8 million. You can't go wrong with that. Even if you only get one good season out of him. Because we know that Lugo is a very, very good player in the making, but he's still a bit green and he's not scoring enough. But that's where Jamie Vardy comes in. Here we go, boys. I'll have to get him tutoring somebody. I think it's fair to say we deserve this result. Only 2 clear-cut chances, though, which is the worry. Golub with the throw to that guy. I'm not even attempting that name. No. Woohoo! Don't get to score. That's just rude. Oh, Vardy is playing on the shoulder of the defender as he does in real life. That guy again. Oh, don't score. Oh, the shame of it. Grob has scored against us. The shame. Nikolai Grob. Go on, guys. Half of their team are grey. Maybe we just gifted that to him as a little present. Right, Aya. Zadine. Still got just enough time. Aya. Ah, it's poor. It's poor, Aya. Right, scrambled away. That should be it. Put him out of their misery, ref. Good result. Well done, boys. Good solid win. Everybody's happy. Yep. A little bit of cash. Vardy hat trick. Loving it. Henrique, yeah, he's actually... I can't loan him out while he's injured, can I? We've still got a bit of time, so I'll loan him out at the end of the window. Right. I think we're pretty much... Let's have a look at the playoff draw. Any tricky teams? Just gonna zip through it. Oh, okay, that's a little bit more tricky than I was hoping for. Shit. Okay, decent team. Not ideal. Especially when you look at some of the other bloody teams getting drawn. Look at some of these teams. Dortmund. Okay, we dodged a bullet then. I'll take that. Fucking Dortmund. Sparta Prague. Yeah. Quite a tricky one, this one. But we will win. Right, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Let me know what you think of the transfers. Some big money signings, mostly going out, to be honest. Big money transfers, let's call them. But we've got a crap ton in the bank. We've got a good war chest if needed. And like I said, if Azui goes, I'm just going to break the bank and just buy somebody ridiculous. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Please hit that like button. I appreciate it a lot, and it helps others find the videos, which is fantastic. Let's grow this community. We're not well on our way to 2,000. We're just about on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you next episode. Bye bye.